Is there any information you could offer on what's going on with CBD in Europe or in other parts of the world? Is anyone regulating it? Is there any trend to permitting it there?
So my practice has really been focused on the domestic hemp industry. And really what we've been looking at is, speaking to those kind of international perspectives, is what's going to happen with the US and being competitively disadvantaged really with our current regulatory climate relative to the rest of the world, as CBD is projected as a global market to reach something like 20 billion by 2025. But in terms of the developments in the rest of the world, I really can't speak to that or summarize it.
I can add a little bit to that.
Yeah.
We do calls with members. We do them the first Monday of every month, and we've done a couple of them on CBD. And we have heard that there's a lot more international research on CBD in Germany and particularly in Israel that they're trying to get into the US. So they seem to have a better understanding of the effects of it in Europe and in other places. I don't know how they're utilizing that within their own food systems, but they do seem to be a couple years ahead of us. And that's what FDA is concerned about. I mean, there's no real research. And, they want to have data, and, things that we've heard them say and hearing is, so if you drink a CBD beverage and you put it on your, you put a lotion on and then you take, another beverage before you go to bed and you're pregnant, I mean, how is that going to affect the fetus? And those types of studies take a long, long time to do. And I think that's one of the reasons that I think they're going to be a little bit slow on coming up. Jeni, I don't know if you've heard additional things on stuff like that, or?
I mean, certainly that there is a lot of international kind of work going on to study CBD, but also to study hemp in general. And but again, thinking about kind of where the US is positioned relative to the rest of the world in the total global industrial hemp market, the majority of the industrial hemp market is still in fiber and kind of textiles and things like that. And so the US could have a comparative advantage in actually producing CBD as an agricultural commodity, simply because of the land and the resources that we have available. And so I think that is really kind of a pull to getting this kind of research and documentation out there.